You are now tuned into the Spartanite. My name is Nadia Arain. I'm an occult specialist that uses spiritual intelligence to empower entrepreneurs for massive profit and impact in all areas of their life. I'm also an award-winning mentor, award-winning author, clairsentient psychic, and founder of the Spartanite. And today's segment, I really want to talk about decluttering your life to bring in more money or to manifest more money. Now, traditionally, we live in a very materialistic society in the West. If you are outside the West watching this, fortunately, people are a lot more in tune with their spirituality, with their faith, with their religion. So they're less likely to hoard things and less likely to attribute value of things to themselves. I'm sure all of us know of a person who always talks about, a fancy car or a designer luxury car or designer goods and, in a desperate attempt to self-validate is what I usually call it. And decluttering really allows us to be able to go within and ask ourselves what's really necessary. What is necessary for us to keep in our life? Because as time goes on, and hopefully if you watch this channel and you follow all of our Spartanite work, what happens is that you upgrade and you improve, and the level keeps hopping up from one, sort of think of a ladder basically, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, the steps just keep going up basically. And what happens with that is that when the steps go up, you need less and less things of your old life. And decluttering can be in very many areas. Decluttering can be of people. Decluttering can be of physical, material possessions that you have, like maybe your car, your phone, your clothes is a big one. I'm going to talk a lot about this for ladies, and a lot of women have like a pair of jeans. I used to be that type of person years ago, like, this jeans is really nice. If only I can like slim down and fit into this jeans, I'm going to keep it. And my rule is today, if I can't fit into something, if I don't like something, if it looks worn, it looks tatty, if it looks like I've overworn it, it's just too much, it needs to go. It depends on your clothes. Sometimes you can donate to your local charity shop, which sometimes keeps some really nice clothes, and you can go and give and make more of a difference. Sometimes the clothes just need to be chucked in the bin. You're like, no, I can't even give this to somebody, it needs to go. Cleaning out your email box, making your phone list a bit lighter, all different types of things, because a lot of people carry heavy energy all the time. And then they wonder why they can't manifest nice and good things in their life. So one of the trial runs that I often do for myself, and my spirits are very hot on telling me this all the time, it's when they feel that my life or my workspace or my house gets too cluttered, they will probably make me take like 10 black bin bags out and just clean everything. And I traditionally find that I clean a lot after one of two reasons. Number one, the aura cleanse that we offer in our store. I'll throw in the link below. The aura cleanse, what it does is essentially cleans your chakras, your 7 points in the body, which is point 1 is your head, point 2 is your third eye, point 3 is your throat chakra, point 4 is your heart, point 5 is your tummy, which is your solar, point 6 is your womb, or so just above the genitals for men, and point 7 is obviously your private area. So there are 7 portals that need to be spinning properly. So I want you to think of these portals kind of like a bit of a fan on your laptop or computer. If the fan is working properly, it will keep filtering everything out. If the fan gets backed up, well, that's your laptop or computer gone. And lots of people have a very dirty auras. They have clogged up, murky, muddy chakras. Nobody teaches us about spiritual knowledge because this knowledge is meant to empower you. And those who rule this world, the people who rule this world, they want to keep you as oppressed and miserable as possible. So it's up to you to educate yourself and find a proper way to live. And the second one, after the aura cleansing that I usually speak of, that yields very fast cleansing results for anybody that's tried it, number 2 is a timeline jump. Now, what does a timeline jump actually mean? Timelines are basically how you think, and that's where your elite or your cabal have managed to find the word for social media, which is Facebook, Twitter, you have timelines. Well, if you get trapped in a dirty matrix or a dirty timeline, whatever's going right for you can go wrong as well. And in order to switch a timeline, switching timelines for me is switching your thinking and your perspective on something. Your situation can be very much the same, but if your perspective around it changes, you'll yield very fast results. In fact, quantum leaps and quantum jumps are just changing timeline. And what does that mean? In very clear English layman terms, it's changing your perspective and your thinking. With that said, those people I find that don't declutter and don't let go of things and don't really honor themselves is what I'm getting. They will have a very difficult time to manifest money, because money is energy in the most ethereal form. A lot of people think that money is this solid, tangible thing. Yes, that's how it manifests, but how can money as an energy find you if it's got all this clutter it's wading through? I want you to think of like a beautiful river, and maybe like a waterfall, and it's flowing, everything's in flow, everyone's happy, and there are lots of leaves, dirt, grime. The flow is just going to be blocked up, and you might get like tiny little trickles, like you might get a couple of cents here and there or something, and you're like, what's wrong? Why can't I manifest money? Oftentimes your life is just too crowded, it's too cluttered, the space you're working in is not good, the people around you are not positive, they're not contributing to a healthy money vibration. Now, contrary to belief, a lot of people might take offense at what I say. If you have money, you simply can't hang out with those that don't. And I know that sounds awful to say, but it's the truth, because it's violating a money law, which basically I had to learn when I didn't have money or I lost everything, about building that wealth consciousness and asking myself, what's the important emotional work I need to do when I don't have the money, in order so when the money does come in, I can hold on to it. Because there's too many people that want to manifest money very quickly. They might declutter and then they get greedy, and then it's like what they get entitled, snobbish, bitchy, demanding, kind of like banging their fists on the table, or like, where's the money, where's the money? Money has to find you, that's the thing, but you have to be able to give it a clear path to find you. You know, lots of people want nice things, but they don't allow themselves to receive. If somebody asks you, would you like a glass of water? You think it's a burden for that person. You say, oh no, I'm fine, thanks. Why not? If you want a glass of water, ask. You know, oftentimes in life, at least about 80%, I would say, there's some people that will say no. If you ask something, you usually receive it. Why is that the case? Because such few people in life actually do bother asking in the first place, and then you've got the additional whatever it is on receiving, so to speak. So what I usually say is declutter. If there's anything that's not working, it's January at the moment, it's very cold where I'm at in London. If you're watching this in a nice hot place, that's very lovely and I wish I was there. But you always have to remember that making space and being light and clean is very, very, very important to be able to bring money in. Money likes organization. That's one of the Ruby laws of prosperity that I usually talk about. I hope this video has been informative, insightful, educational, and inspirational. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I would love to hear your comments in the section. I'm definitely going to be throwing the link for the aura cleanse at the bottom, and I can't wait for the next round to give you the next soundbite of information. Take care, and I hope you have a good day. Bye!